I shared a story that has been an important part of my sense of community. Um, and it has to do with my younger brother, Eric. Uh, he was born with Down syndrome. He was born at a time when the medical professionals, in their wisdom, referred to people with Down syndrome as mongoloid idiots. Uh, my mother was told that she should put him in an institution because he would never be anything but heartache for um, the family. Uh, you can't build community that way. You can't build community by putting labels on people and choosing to exclude them because of the label they have, uh, what they look like, how they talk, what they believe, who they love. You just can't do it. Uh, my brother lived a relatively short life. He was 33 when he passed away. He had been diagnosed by the medical professionals as having a mental age of 4, which is another reason to dismiss someone. My goodness, if he's only as smart as a 4-year-old, what's the point? And yet I discovered that you can do a lot with that mental age if you practice at it for 33 years. And one of the things he practiced at was loving other people, reaching out to other people, seeking to engage other people. At the memorial service for my brother Eric in the church our family helped found, the place was absolutely packed. And after the service, as people left, person after person would stop and greet the family and say something like this. Um, when I first came to St. Dunstan's, one of the first people to come up and greet me was your brother Eric. And he was so different. It was hard to understand what he was saying because his accent was a little strange. He looked strange. And all I wanted to do was to get away from him. I'm not proud of that, but that's what it was. And so I quickly went somewhere else. And I would have stayed that way, uh, except he would not let that happen. He kept coming back to me. And finally, I just had to take the time to get to know him a little bit. And I'm so glad I did, because knowing your brother changed my life. He opened me to see other people really in the image of God. I'm not perfect at it, but he taught me that lesson. And I will say, on a personal level, my brother taught me uh, perhaps the lesson that has guided me through my life in the deepest way, which is that there are no other people in this world. There just aren't. We are all sisters and brothers to each other, and not the kind that you read about in old tragedies where this one's trying to kill that one so he or she can have more power. We're called to be the kinds of sisters and brothers who love each other, who support each other, who do their best to realize the best that is in someone else so that we can realize the best that is in ourselves. In my tradition, I've always thought of that as seeking and serving Christ in all people. So a spiritual technology for building community for me has always been, in those words, seeking and serving Christ in all people.